Being on set was great. It was long. I was 10. I fell asleep multiple times. There's shots of me asleep in the movie. But it was great. It was so much fun. Seeing yourself on screen is kind of weird, but it was great. Ben did a great job editing. He did a great job filming everything. He did fantastic. This film came out really great.
It's incredibly beautiful, and I am so thrilled now that I've seen the film and seen the final product. I am so honored to have been a part of this film with everybody. It's got such a talented cast and such a brilliant man at the helm. I couldn't be more proud.
Oh, well, I love Visionary. I love Ben. Ben and the crew were just amazing. I think it's visually just stunning. It's definitely, Ben's a director that I certainly had picked out early on. That was one to watch, and I love the way he's been growing. What he put into Visionary was really indicative of his creative talent, and I just love watching him grow. Sophie was amazing. The casting was fantastic between Melissa and Steven and Evelina. I mean, they did such an amazing job with a very restricted budget, which is, to me, one of the most impressive things about Visionary. I tend to look out at the talent, the emerging talent that's coming out, and I like to see who's out there and what they're doing with the limited resources that they have. And I was astounded by Ben's ability to pull such an amazing cast and beautifully, artistically moving project together with a serious storyline that really moves and touches a lot of people.
One point about the film that I'd really love to get to is how amazing and talented Sophie is. 10 years old, I don't even know how you get the depth that she gets to do what she does on screen. One of the things that I noticed during the film was how well the sound engineering was designed. Fantastic. The budget for the sound, the whole film was about an $8,000 budget. They had $1 million soundtrack and $1 million sound design, so absolutely excellent work technically. And the other thing that I would really have to give high praise to is the quality of the photography. The cinematography in this film lacks nothing, including direction, and including lighting, and including continuity. And usually in a film that is a passion project, continuity is one of the biggest issues that you're going to run into. And I think everybody from stem to stern did an amazing job in this project.
I don't know what to say. I really don't. And the fact that people get in off on what I did as far as art, that's a plus. It really is. I can't be more blessed than that. I really can't. I've been so welcome as a family in Boston Film Fest, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
I think the film is, for an independent film, different to all the other ones, just from the film quality and story perspective. It's an R-rated film, but when you look at the story, you get out of it and say, let me think about the content, let me think about what happened. And we kept it on purpose a little bit more open for the audience to really reflect on it and hopefully make the right choices in life for themselves. Because a lot of it is drawn from life, and a lot of it is drawn from our interactions with other people. I think that's the most probably important message that we can give our audience, and hopefully they like it.
The movie has some very trippy scenes in it. I've seen it twice now, and coming off it a second time, I feel like it's really trippy. It makes you really think. It's very interesting. There's a lot of levels to it. It's very different. It's not like anything you've ever seen before, and it gets you to think a little bit.
Ben is one of the best directors I've ever worked with. I've taken a lot of his direction with me to other projects, and I thank him from the bottom of my heart for teaching me how to be a better actress.
Being surrounded by such creative people here in Boston, such a creative city in film and everything, it's really, like Steve said, it's truly a blessing to be surrounded by everybody.
I loved everyone on the film. I love Steven, he's great, he's my buddy. I've only seen myself on a big screen once before, and most I just look away, but it's such a great film that you know, you kind of lose yourself in like the storyline, not just nitpicking, you know, your appearance and everything, which is a good sign.
The soundtrack is excellent. We talked to Ben when we saw the first rough cut, and he said he was going to improve the sound, and it just really worked out really well. Ben was going crazy with ADR because he wanted the sound of the film and all the cast to be really good.
To see, you know, such a dark subject matter, you know, boxed and packaged, you know, with such beautiful cinematography and shots, and I mean, such nuanced performances and all that. I mean, to see that, like I said, juxtaposed next to such a dark subject matter, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. You know, there's a feral beauty to all of it that I think Ben captured extremely well, and the cast as well.
And Brian's an incredible cinematographer.
What were you? Gave an excellent performance, you know, as the overbearing stage mom, if you will. It's really a great subject matter for a film.
And
It's
Sophie's
incredible.
fantastic for an actress so young. She really
She knocked it
brought
out the park.
Yeah, she
Absolutely. And Steve for his first performance
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
that. I mean, it was beautiful.